A lot has been going on. Yesterday I did go and interview for a potential internship opportunity this semester. It kind of just popped up out of nowhere. I was like, okay, cool, this could be great. And I guess on paper it is, but it didn't feel right. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take it. I really just want to do something that advances my career. They're like, hey, if you feel like this is a good fit, then cool, that'd be great. But if it's not, just make sure that you're spending your time doing what will work for you, basically. So I'm still kind of figuring that out, but you know, that's how things go in life, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I know I have a lot going on at the moment. I actually just got greenlit for a upcoming rural sketch that I wrote a while back. It's super cute, it's a little bit different, it's a fun rom-com, so I'm going to be producing that later on. So I have a bunch of pre-production to do for that now, which is really exciting, and also promoting the crap out of my web series because it's going to premiere this Friday, which I'm kind of terrified for, but also really excited, and I'm just so excited to build it up and see what this could be, because it's been such like an ongoing spiral. So I want to keep that spiral going and see how crazier it could get. Like at this point, might as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, so of course today was another great day of classes. As you know, I always end it with the 7 to 10, kind of just talking about like entertainment and kind of just hearing speakers and being able to just get inspired. And I think that's the biggest thing, is I always like leave this class on such a high. Like it is the craziest thing. Like I just feel just so nice and great. Like I know what I love to do, and I know it can feel very, very overwhelming, especially for an overthinker like me. Like I was just thinking, oh, you know, I come here a lot to think, but I think everywhere. I'm an overthinker. That's who I am. So I think it's just about being able to just do what I want to do, create what I want to create, and kind of just find my voice and share it. And another really cool thing is I've gotten a lot of great feedback on my 400 script, which will be talked about tomorrow morning in class. And like just the amount of positive feedback is insane. And I mean, like there is positive feedback, but then there's positive feedback, and like apparently I'm telling a really great story with this. And again, another like healthy fear is me making this project, especially the way that I think I'm going to end up making it. But I don't know, just having so many amazing creative outlets and just finding my voice and knowing that it's been 4 years, and that's technically a short and long time depending on how you think of it, but I've been able to meet so many great people. I've been able to evolve as both a professional and as a student and as just an individual and a person, like so much. Like I don't even recognize my former self. Like that is how much I feel that I've changed, and it's been a good change. Like I'm not being like, oh my god, LA changed me. Like no, LA has just turned me into my best version of myself, and I've been able to recognize things and it's just so insightful and so great. And like even when I'm stressed, I'm like happy stressed. So that's awesome. Being able to find my intuition has been huge lately, and definitely something that you already know keeps popping back up. But when you just know about things, you just know about things. And sometimes logic is just far to this like farthest corner of the side of the world. And I don't know, sorry, I'm all over the place, and I'm not going to apologize for it. That's another thing that I need to get better at doing, is not apologizing for everything. But big picture things is I feel like a lot of people think that you have to be like, I don't know, like mostly logical, like a little bit of everything else. I disagree. I think that's in flip. I think you have to be mostly like just out there doing what you gotta do, be smart about it, but like also like kind of just like, you know, just do what feels right. Like go off your intuition as much as humanly possible. It gets better every time that you do. It's all this good stuff, and then a little bit of logic. Like a little bit of logic is good, but like if I let logic rule my life, a lot doesn't happen, because that logic could feed fear. And that's been a recent realization. So look at me go, still maturing like crazy. But yeah, it's been good, and I want to document that. And I'm like, again, shaking and kind of cold, but not shaking because it's cold, just shaking because I'm just overwhelmed with life, and I like to get that out and kind of freak out about it. So I'm gonna head on back. I'm going to get my crap together for tomorrow and carry on with my very busy week. This week is kind of insane, but it's exciting and it's great, and I just need to keep happy, positive, all good things. So it is a work in progress. but the wall of photos has begun. Good morning and hello world. It is a nice, kind of cold, chilly, definitely chilly, Wednesday morning, and I'm about to head over to class. There's people out there and it's getting really awkward. So, okay. Now let me focus. I'm about to head on over and yeah, basically I need to go on over my script. Actually, I'm meeting with the director of a short film that I'm getting to be in this weekend, so that's pretty exciting. And I have to talk to a couple people about securing locations around the film school for my 400. And then I have my class, which is basically just going over the script and pretty much solidifying it, seeing other processes. Well, what have I talked about? Seeing the processes of other people's films, because everyone's filming different weekends. So some people are definitely more farther along in this journey than I am right now. And kind of just getting things together. And then when I get back, I have a lot of work to get done, so that's going to be fun, dandy, all that good stuff. And I feel like I'm thriving actually the most when I have this amount of things to do and this much going on. Like, this is where I hit my peak, which is fun because that means I'm probably going to crash soon. So if that's the case, future me, I'm so sorry, but it picks back up again, and that's how it goes. Did I just find another really cool place to kind of just chill and chat? Yeah, you bet I did. That's what I do. I got pretty inspired with just kind of like perfecting my strip ideas, because I'm at a point where I'm really solid with what happens, but it's just like there's a couple order things I have to rearrange and just like a little bit of details I need to bring out more. But other than that, it's like pretty solid, and I'm inspired by it. Like, altogether, it's great. So I'm excited to put this together. Hopefully I can make it even better on screen than it is on page. It's pretty good on page, so I'm pretty excited for that. I'm very overwhelmed, which is why I'm going for a walk. That's my favorite thing to do around here most of the time, is just go for a walk, listen to good music, and get super inspired and just motivated, and let the caffeine kick in, that too. Just to like kind of talk it out, we've got all of my 400, which I need to do a lot because I have to secure my locations, which requires doing extra paperwork and getting everything together, but it requires a lot of meetings with people and just all together knowing what it is I'm doing with that. So that's a lot of work just for that alone. And then I also have all the promotion for LA Mermaids, which is so exciting that that's coming out so soon. Like, just kind of terrified, but I'm trying to put in a lot of work to promoting that and making that the best it could be, and just making people aware of it. So I have a lot of emails to send out, especially once it's up. But I'm going to be on set this whole weekend, which brings me to another thing. I need to do all my character development, putting together my costumes and figuring out my makeup, and just like really getting together that, because that's also like a lot of prep work as well. Just all together, there's a lot going on. I have a ton of YouTube edits. Well, that came out weird, but you know what I mean. A ton of YouTube edits. Like the LIVIN CA episode from last week still hasn't been edited. Usually it is ready to go by like Monday at the latest. Like, I'm so quick with it this semester, but it got so busy, so I won't actually have that until next. It's like a bunch of little kids running around. Anyway, so I'm not going to be able to have that together quite yet, so I'm just trying to get that one up so I can still post it as scheduled on Saturday, even though I'll be on set like from Friday through Sunday. And yeah, it's just a lot of work. I also have all those other videos, like just going to downtown LA and Hollywood and all those places. Like, I made a bunch of like mini clips for that, so I wanted to make like really cool artsy videography stuff for that. It is totally a lot, and pretty overwhelmed, and it's like trying to figure out my life and do cool things and open up doors and set up things. It's just it's so much. Like, it is literally insane, but it is going well, and I'm happy about it, and things are coming together, and I'm enjoying just walking around and feeling like a total boss, because that's like a good time. Like, I'm doing cool things. Like, I'm in a great place. I have so many people supporting me, and I'm just so thankful, and I'm so happy, and things are good, and yeah. So I'm not exactly sure who this Sarah is or what is going on right now. But yeah, I glammed up for the day. Today is a nice little day where I get to have a field trip, so I'm going to the Underground Museum. I've actually never been there before. I actually don't know anything about it right now, so I'm pretty excited to go check that out. This is for our photo class. It's photography in LA, so we get to go and basically just visit a bunch of cool areas around LA, which is so cool because I love being here, and something that kind of gets talked about a lot in classes, like how LA is such, like, you either really love it or you really hate it, but like I don't understand how you can completely hate it because it is great. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take that back just because there are a lot of reasons to, but I think overall it's such a unique and wonderful place, and if you're here, I think you should definitely love it, and I definitely do. So very excited to go to that. Did get some editing done last night, which is pretty cool. I also watched the rest of a fun little movie called Little Italy. I usually don't have the time to watch anything right now, especially if it's not assigned for homework, and I have so much going on, it's insane. But luckily I had just a little bit of time and I decided to spend it doing that. So it's nice to take a break even in the midst of chaos sometimes. So that's what I did. It's such a cute, fun movie. So yeah, basically that's my life. That's what's chilling. I'm gonna bring this camera with me. I'm going to take some fun photos and hopefully get some videos so you can see where it is I end up. I don't know if they're going to be happy, but I feel like everywhere in LA is totally chill about like filming, so hopefully this will go pretty well. It's dark, it's late, I have homework, but I need to just take a quick moment to talk about how today was actually really amazing and a lot. Today was pretty cool. It was kind of the summary of me just being able to really do what I love to do, which is everything. Yeah, basically I was on set and it's pretty cool. It's what I love to do. Like, I woke up early and I love the fact that I was like getting up to do this. Like, this is right. So that was really exciting and also very insightful as to how I could carry this on and what works for me and things like that. So that's pretty exciting. But also, not only am I definitely an actress today, which is totally a dream and something that I want to keep doing on more and more better professional levels, of course, but also I'm a showrunner. Yeah, LA Mermaids premiered today, and I don't think I could have prepared for that, and I still don't think I'm prepared for that, and I am still kind of freaking out, but luckily everything has been me hiding on set and not really thinking about it other than just thinking about being on set. So luckily I've been able to kind of just hide from the chaos, and it does actually feel better now that it's out. It is not just like going to be out, but I also haven't really confronted anybody who's seen it yet, so that's kind of terrifying. So trust me, it is still spiraling in ways that I never seem to be expecting, but it's amazing and it's cool, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that right now except for the fact that holy crap, it's out. So please go watch it. Let me know what you think. Share it around to all your friends and family. Like, definitely share it as much as you can. I'm going to keep saying this because I want to be able to share this with the world and really just dive more into the characters, dive more into the story, dive more into what this is and the whole story world and just everything. Like, honestly, I started it on such a casual side idea, and it kept turning into this really great thing, and I want to really focus on what it is and the fact that, yeah, mermaid content's kind of rare, and I really just, I don't know, I want to be able to build this up and make it like a full-out thing, and to be able to do that kind of on a more professional level will definitely need as many eyeballs as possible. So please do watch it, share it around, and do let me know what you think too, because I'm kind of terrified and yeah. Holy crap, dreams are still coming true, and it's the best. It really is. So it is Saturday, and it doesn't feel like Saturday, it feels like Sunday, because yesterday felt like Saturday, but I messed up. So I wrapped for today, had a quick, easier scene, a lot of fun, stayed for lunch, and now I get to head back and probably get work done. I don't really want to get work done, but I do have a decent amount of things to accomplish, and I'm feeling pretty productive, so yeah. It was a fun day. I went to the mall earlier because my call time wasn't until 5 p.m. and then I went to set and it was super fun and we wrapped, and I was getting really emotional at the end of just wrapping things because that's just like how it goes. But this weekend's been amazing. It has been so cool. It has been such, like, in more ways than I've even started to describe on camera, like such a huge step in the right direction. And just knowing that, it just full circle. And even on this walk back, I love walking, you guys know this, but I get really meditative about it, and I spend a lot of time thinking and really just processing things and, you know, just being an overthinking creative as I am. And I have gotten to the really cool realization that there are a lot of weird things that kind of just happen in such mysterious, strange ways, and I think kind of seeing how those weirdly connecting puzzle pieces fit sometimes is kind of like, you never really know, but lately things are kind of connected. It's like things that seemed separate, like the more I think about, connect together, and I'm finding these connections, and it's really weird and really cool, and I'm like, holy crap, there's like no way these things actually make sense in this way, but it does. Like, it makes so much sense. And I don't know, life is filled with a lot of like weird small blessings, and a lot of them may be in disguise, and it's just crazy to see how they all kind of connect together sometimes, and it's just beautiful and wonderful and great. And I'm sounding like I don't even know, but yeah, that's my fun little update. So I will see you guys next week, and here's to more amazing adventures up ahead and such an amazing weekend that just passed.